Times Now has accessed exclusive pictures of the first ground troopers approaching the crash site of the Indian Air Force's AN-32 aircraft. Fully equipped troopers are now searching the remote thickly forest area in Arunachal where the aircraft crashed into a mountain. Let's go across to Arindam, who's joining us with more details. Arindam, we're playing out those visuals, first visuals in fact of the troopers who've reached the crash site, and they of course now will be making their way to the place where the wreckage lies.
Yes, the first challenge that the ground troopers had to face was that there was no landing zone near the crash site. It's a very thick forested area, so it is not possible for any helicopter, even if it's an advanced flight helicopter, to land and drop the ground troopers there. So the ground troopers had to be dropped at the location several miles away, is where an ALH could land. So the first team, consisting of 15 members, this consists of IAF personnel, Indian Army personnel, as well as mountaineers and locals who have a good knowledge of the area. So these ground troopers have been dropped at a location several miles away from the crash site. So they are making their way to the crash site with the first flight of today. So they have probably reached the crash site as of now. We have to wait for some time to get details, because this is a very remote area. So even if they have some information, it will take some time to trickle in because it's a very remote area. So the ground troopers who were dropped yesterday, they have made their way to the crash site this morning, and probably they have already made to the crash site. So it's
the priority is of course going to be to look for survivors. But is the weather going to be a challenge for the troopers as well? What are you hearing?
Yes, the weather in the pictures or in the videos that we have accessed, you have seen that the mountains are very cloudy, and in fact there is monsoon rains also lashing the mountains. So the weather is another challenge that the ground troopers have to face. In fact, the aerial recce operation was also hampered due to the cloudy weather and incessant heavy rainfall. So the weather is a challenge, and the other challenge is that terrain and topography of the area, because it's a very thickly forested area, and the mountains are steep, almost 90 degrees gradient mountains. So the ground troopers have to face many challenges before they reach the crash site, and we'll have to wait for some time to know actually what's there on the crash site, because from the aerial recce team, it's not evident as to what's there on the site, because it's all damaged, so there is no possibility, we cannot say that, but there may be very distant possibility of finding any survivors.
They would be also looking for any bodies or remains if they can find.